And for once, we are very early today. As you can see, the sky is still quite dark, and my face is very bright thanks to the light. So it's been a while, huh? So the truth is, I haven't posted in about 2 weeks, right? It's because I actually went back for ICT. So that's, for those of you who don't know, that's in-camp training. So I have to go back to serve the nation for 2 weeks. So I was gone. I conveniently, I won't say I forgot. It was just at the back of my mind. I didn't really think too much about it, and until I realized that, hey, wait a minute, I actually have to go back for 2 weeks. So yeah, kinda didn't mention that in my previous videos. So, well, now I'm back. As you can tell, today I'm at the Lower Seletar Reservoir, doing a little fishing. As you know, even when I was in ICT, I realized that the weather was very bad. Like during the afternoons, it would just rain very heavily, like on multiple afternoons, and I bet that the water condition hasn't been really that good. I mean, I'm sure you guys must have struggled as well. Today at Lower Seletar Reservoir, I am not really confident that the water will be phenomenal. I'm thinking it's gonna be not the best. It's gonna be a bit muddy, murky, but we just have to make do. It's my first day out since ICT, hoping to get some fish, you know. So today I brought 2 rods over here, as you can see. So, but there's 3 there is because one is my friend's. I don't know if you guys can see the makeup of flies over there. It's a bunch of flies. And whatever, just 2 rods. One will be for weedless plastic. The other one will be for maybe hard bodies, just small hard body lures. Yeah, looking to get started. It is the week of Christmas. You know what? I'm not feeling Christmassy enough. Let me just fix something. Right, how do I look? Do I look Christmassy now? Right, in the mood for Christmas, season of giving. Yeah, I'm getting the Christmas mood, and I think I should be able to get something. I think I've been a good boy this year. I caught a lot of big fish. So I think Santa is going to reward me real good. So yeah, hopefully we catch something. Just going to get, as usual, set up, rigged up. I'm just going to hook you guys up, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. So here we go. I got I'm starting out the day with a popper fly. I'm going to start off with a bucktail, a very small bucktail. I think bucktail is the way to go. I think the water looks really quite bad, very murky, but just have to make do. Water is pretty low as well. Wow, you know what? I'm not feeling it for this already. It's on a slow cadence because water is murky. I don't think they're going to be able to see that well. A bunch of weed, yes. Fish, not so much. No way, man. At this rate I'm going to spook everything. Definitely not the way to go. I think it's about time to switch up to the weedless, which is what I'm going to do right now. Really good. So I switched up to a fluke. So it's a weedless fluke with a weight at the bottom, as you can see right over here. So what this gonna do is it's just gonna sink like this down. Very attractive flutter on the drop. So I'm just gonna try by the weeds, I guess. I think that's where all the fish are, and we shall see what we can find. Oh, it's very tiny bass, like super tiny bass. Oh yeah, there's no way they're gonna be able to eat my plastic for sure. Right, so switch up to Hong's small bucktail because I've seen a couple of small bass. They are too small to eat my what do you call that? My soft plastic. But this might just seal the deal right here. Just gonna go with a higher brake setting. Wow, no, huh? Wow, tough, very tough. No fish, zero.
just 0. You know what? I'm just gonna do a bit of a reconfiguration. So this is on a sinking one, right? That might just work later if I put a bit of sand, maybe. This one, I'm gonna switch it up to a weightless one, just get across the surface. Right, and we're back with, so as I said just now, I re-rigged my spinning rod with a weightless soft plastic right over here, but I am still at the mercy of these weeds. Can't really get away from them. I'm gonna have to break up the sand soon. I'm just not getting any hits.
Alright, just update you guys. So it's been very slow, no bites at all. Water conditions are very bad. Not looking good, honestly. So thinking of moving to the other side over there, and hopefully our luck changes over there. So I'll see you guys when we get there.
Alright, we're just approaching this spot right here. The one, a reenactment of the previous trip where I slipped and fell. Gotta be really careful. Right here is where you want to be extra careful. So I'm just gonna up my game right away by tossing in some sand. Okay, use a piece of leaf and just coat it around. Okay, now that we've done that, it's time to get started. Huh? Wow. Oh. Ah, my God. My first take right over there.
And you must be quite surprised why am I back at the jetty, because I actually left my popper fly and my scissors back here. So I just had to make my way back here to just take back my stuff. And now that I'm here, you know, I've actually been noticing things just now that there have been I'm hearing a lot of sounds, a lot of splashes, just a lot of splashes from underneath the jetty. I suspect that the fish are all there, but just now I had a look also, and they're actually not very big fish, pretty small. So I'm thinking of switching up to some small stuff to just target these fish, which is what I'm going to be doing right now. Just going to switch up to my small rod, throw some small hard body stuff for a start. So, I mean, you just got to find the fish, right? So, see you guys.
Okay, so my first lure of choice would be this small shrimp. I've actually caught fish on this small shrimp before, peacock bass. I mean, today is abnormal conditions, so abnormal conditions call for abnormal choices. So I'm just hoping that this shrimp will do it. Because I threw a small bucktail just now for the small bass, but they really weren't interested. So we shall try this shrimp first. Okay, just want to have a sip of water before we commence. And where's my bottle? I don't know. Alright, okay, let's try it out again. This time, tiny shrimp. Is this gonna do it for us? Man, I don't know. I hope this does it for us, but I cannot be certain that this is gonna do it for us. Okay. Is that a fish? Fish! I got fish! Fish on! There we go. First fish of the day. Oh my god, this took so long. Oh my goodness. It was definitely a good call to switch up to the shrimp right over here, as you guys can see. Right over there. Alright, how about that? So definitely a good call. I guess the shrimp works, you know, unconventional baits for unconventional circumstances. So it's nice to see, nice to get a fish on, you know. It's been so long. Alright, so we got our first fish of the day right over here on the shrimp lure. So yeah, ready to get the first fish, and we'll just try to repeat this technique to see if we can find other fish. Alright, there we go, just like that. So let's gotta go real quick. Alright, so the cool thing about the whole thing is that I guess it's all about observing your surroundings. So I did hear a couple of splashes right below, so there had to be some fish there. So I knew that they weren't really that big. So small lures, right? Just small shrimp is what I'm using now. So that did the job. Just gonna hope for a second one. I hope we can get a second one real quick. So on to the next one. Hey, and we're just about to call a day here. It has been a good 3-4 hours over at this spot here. Started off here with plastics, went over there with plastics, came back here to retrieve a proper lure and hit a fish on that small shrimp. And that is a not so short summary of what went on today. Really was a grind. It was a true grind. Fish were hard to find, honestly. Got hits here and there, but nothing substantial. Even the sand that I used, unfortunately, didn't really get me anything or any. There were hits, but it was pretty minimal. Nothing that really just hit the lure right away and allowed me to set the hook. But the shrimp, on the other hand, that was quite interesting, because it's not something that I would throw usually, but I guess that situation called for it and made the right call. Thank goodness for that, because I at least caught one thing, didn't get skunked. That's always a plus. So right now, it's still pretty cool, but I think I'm pretty much given up already, honestly. I don't think anything in my arsenal is going to work. And yeah, so that's going to be it for today's video. I know it's very short and I know we didn't really catch anything, but that's life. And honestly, this sort of weather, I guess it's expected that the fishing would be kind of bad. Hopefully, in maybe the next week or so, it's going to get better. Maybe I'll hit a couple of ponds, who's to say, right? And yeah, hopefully it'll get better. So thanks for watching. Fish hard, gotta keep the faith, fish will come, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh, and I almost forgot. By the time I release this video, it is pretty much Christmas, or it's getting there. So before I forget, Merry Christmas to one of you all. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's just good to go out and enjoy the festivities. Go and catch a fish or two, clock that last fish of the year, and I'll hopefully see you guys again soon. Maybe it's this year, maybe it's next year, I don't know, but I'll see you guys again. This is the real outro. Bye guys. Well, I wouldn't recommend watching this segment if you're hungry, but here's the food segment. So it's now after the trip and we're having like a brunch now. So this place is somewhere in Chongpang, if you're familiar. So the name of this place is how do you read that?
What is that still mean?
What's the English name?
Oh no, I don't think there's an English name.
It's Sing.
I'm sorry guys, I don't know how to read the name, but it's a porridge place. The cool thing about this place is because it's actually Hong's recommendation. The cool thing about this place, I didn't know that they have actually like aircon here, so that was like a huge plus because I started the trip now and it's super hot, right? Wow, I think there's some aircon to just cool the body down. So yeah, I know they have a very extensive menu. It's like 31 items, but according to Hong, it's just they're just playing around with the combinations of porridge you can get. You got things like century egg. Let's see what we have. Peanut, sliced fish, pork, and whatnot. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff here, as you can see. So Just gonna hold on to the porridge is here. Another thing I want to note is that there's probably quite a long waiting time here. I would say long, like I wouldn't know how it's like during the peak hour, but currently my number is 5867. It's 5861 now, and there's hardly anyone around. So I wager that if you come during the time where it's more like a peak hour, try to wait a longer time. But for now, it's all good. There's aircon, I have a cold drink. Just settle down and just gonna wait for our food. Okay, so the wait was not that long. It was around 10 minutes or so, and the food is here. So there we have it. The secret part with lots and lots of spring onions and shallots on top. You see, this one's empty, clean, which really likes it. Yeah, it looks pretty promising. Let's gonna give it a nice stir. Oh yeah, check that out. Check that out. Oh yeah. A bit of porridge. Just continue to soil. Oh yeah. Right now for the taste test. Oh, hot. Wow, it's actually pretty nice. So the porridge blob is very tasty. It's pretty good. Mine costs $6 because it has like a lot of stuff. It's like the ultra combi porridge. A lot of stuff inside. So if you're someone like me, you can't decide what you want, go for the $6 one. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this book 7. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.